delayed?
No, she's on her way. She'll be
All right, good. So this is just a quick warm-up. Some of you did some of this today when we were doing the resonating chambers, the violin, viola, cello, double bass, but this is the whole schmear here. So we're going to go through it. These are the different resonating chambers in the body, and they're also, in terms of playing characters, you can zero in on one of them to kind of make it your home base for your character, and we'll get into that. There are characters for each one of these sort of resonating chambers, and so get ready to act. So put your books down, because you're going to need both your hands. All right, so the first one is up here in your nasal passages, and it's called violin. Each one of them is going to have an instrument. Violin. Can I hear you? Violin. Nice. Now try to give me, I mean it's out there and it's hinged a bit, but you want to make it as relaxed as possible. Now, violin, the character for violin is the evil door troll. And he's guarding the sacred violin. And all he says is, violin. Cool. We're just going to go up a scale, right? Ready? And you got to use the hands, otherwise he's not there. Compete with your trolls. Very rubbery faces. Tensions building. And each one has, are you going to pass out because you've been running?
I was on a bike.
You're on okay, so the first one is the evil door troll who's guarding the sacred violin. And all he says is, or it says is violin, and we're just sort of getting in our nasal passages here.
Okay, thank you.
So, I got it, kids. Yeah, here we go. Of your troll and all that. Very rubbery faces. Now the next one is viola. And viola is the Dowager Duchess, and she's holding a lace handkerchief, and she's very proud of her new viola, and so she's telling all her guests, viola. Can I hear your viola, please?
Viola.
Nice, very chesty. Oh, viola, a little more breath. Viola. It's all right if your voice cracks a bit. No, lots more breath. Viola. Nice rubbery viola. Beautiful viola. Nice.
Viola.
Oh, okay. Bigger viola.
Viola.
Nice.
Viola.
All right.
I think that's for a second.
Ready? You're very proud of your violas. Feel it in sort of going like, viola, just let it crack very lightly, yeah? Whisper it once for me. Do you feel how the breath is moving through your body when you whisper? I don't really want much more than that, actually. Ready? Viola. Ready? There you go. Viola. Very breathy. Viola. Next handkerchief. I'm hot. Okay. Very breathy. Good. Now, some of you will have more tummies than others. I am the king of tummies. So, what you're gonna do? This is cello, yeah?
Cello.
Cello. And so, just say for me now, cello. Good. But you're gonna do cello, but then you're gonna shake it out of yourself. So you got cello. Let me hear that. Cello. Shaking it out here, but the cello is he's a tenor, operatic tenor, who's rehearsing with a large cape on his leg in his hands, or he's like singing and shaking. So I want you to shake it out, cello. It's a turkey, a big turkey leg. Put that way. Cello. last one is double bass. And double bass is a construction worker working on the streets of Brooklyn who sees something he likes. And he's going, double bass. Now, the movement for that is you're just hitting your imaginary jump. Yeah, ready? This is the revenge. This is the revenge for the Dowager Duchess, by the way, ladies. So, yeah. All right, so, and I really don't even think singing a note. It really is just kind of a loose stomachs. Make sure your stomachs aren't tense. I was telling somebody that this is the place from which, if you ever have to scream on stage, this is where you want it to be. You want to sort of condition yourself to come from here. And I'll show you what I mean later, but not now. Ready? Don't think singing, though I'm playing. Just ready? Dumb is big ship. Now, pick a, doesn't even have to be from the show. Does everybody have like just a monologue you've done at some point in the past that you could just pull? Just a few lines. Doesn't even matter, it could be song lyrics if you don't have anything. And I just want you to, we're just going to get you into each one of them. I just want you to just give us a little performance as each one of these characters, yeah? So let's go back to the violin. You got your words you're going to say? Yeah, you got your words. Doesn't have to be a whole monologue, just be a little sentence. Yeah, then yeah, just something that you can work with. So let's go back to the door troll.
It's a breathy feeling with let's start here. Give me a little bit of your monologue as the door troll. As you can well appreciate, with a trillion war, the government has many things on its mind. There you go. Many things on its mind. Good, good. What you got for us?
Come on, flying corn open the bower. That's wild.
Let's make him a troll.
Wild rose and rose up there.
Good. What you got?
That's what you want to know.
Give me some breath.
That's what you want to know.
Have you ever seen any Peter Lorre movies where, like the Maltese Falcon? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
There you go.
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace. Famous of this name is Stain and Steel.
Good.
What you got for us?
It's 1966. I graduated from military school and went to Vietnam.
Good. Yeah.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Give me one more. That's
The
hard.
sun will come out
Oh
tomorrow.
my God, honey.
Make me a willow cabin at your gates. And call upon your soul within the house. I
change in the weather, I was praying that you and me might end up together.
Alright, now let's go to Viola. Sing lines, please don't change in mid-street. Can we start with you, please? Same little bit. Okay. Come on, give us a little. What was that beautiful line you shared with us? Sorry, I'm in character. I'm acting. Act back.
You want me to tell you what it was?
Yes.
It was A Drop in the Ocean by Ron Pope.
Did you forget the rest?
No? Okay, it goes like this. A drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying
Oh, need more breath.
that you and me might end up together.
There you are. Good. What do you have for us, darling?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate.
Yes, all right.
And call upon your soul within the house.
Good. There you go.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
We'll get a little more breath. Let's see what we can get.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Nice. What do you have for us, darling?
August 19th.
Okay. Have fun. August.
August 1966. I graduated from military school and went to Vietnam.
Nice. Rebellious subjects. Enemies to peace. Complainers of this neighbor state and steel. That's Romeo and Juliet? Yeah. Okay. That's what you want to know, isn't it? Yes.
All right, it was. The time on the beach, the one I told you about.
I bloody got up in the bar.
Give us a little more. I kind of like
What?
that.
The bar. That wild rose we saw this morning.
There you are, darling.
As you can well appreciate, Dr. Archer,
Yes?
Australia is war with the government. Not with the government, with
What?
the government.
Great. Now, let's switch to cello. Yes, now let's go back around.
Start touching my power line.
Good. There we go. What you got for us now?
As you can well appreciate, Dr. Archer, with Australia now at war, the government has many things on its mind.
What you got here? Check it out. Check it out. Check that demon out. Good. What you got?
That's what you want to know,
You are.
isn't it?
Check it out. Check it out.
All right, it was.
Good. What you got?
Rebellious subjects!
Yeah.
Enemies to peace! Volcanoes of this neighbor stand still!
Alright, there you go. That's fine. I would say use that from now on, yeah. Yeah, just shake it out. Yeah.
August 1966. I graduated from
Accompanying you.
Vietnam.
Sun will come out tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Do it again. The sun will come
The
out.
sun will come out tomorrow.
Shake that shit out. Okay, there you go.
Make me a willow cabin at your gate.
Let's go, girl.
And call upon my soul within the house. A drop in the ocean. A change in the weather.
Yeah.
I was praying that you and me might end up together. Okay, 4.
I'm just thinking, oh my god. So I'm looking at the person in the scene with you like, I'll call you. And something out of that.
That's nice, please. I hope you want that.
Just trying to build tension.
So tense.
Give it to him one more time, sorry. Good. I think the prince would need a megaphone for that. That's what you want to do. Oh my, it was that time on the beach.
Somebody call it up in the mountain. As you can well appreciate, Australia war the government has many things on its mind.
Good, good. Have a nice yawn. Let's stretch.
I'm seriously yawning.
Oh my God, how much time do I have done? All right, a line just across here are two lines. Okay, good. I don't know. Yeah, it's lines across. Two, but if you make two lines, make sure you're not standing in front of anybody. Kind of space it that way, yeah? Yes, sir. Yeah, don't be right directly behind anybody if you do two lines. Yeah. You gotta move. You gotta move. Yeah, you're gonna be moving forward and backwards, so you gotta be able to move without moving into anybody. Spread out a little bit more. This is what we're going to be doing. Let foot forward, right foot back, swinging the right arm. Yes. Make sure you release all the way from the shoulder. All the way from the shoulder. You're going to go up on the toe of the right foot. Yeah. And then this is just the first movement, so make sure you got that arm loose and free. And just coordinating the breath. And then we're going to be kind of fancy, and I'll show you what we're going to do. It'll be a yeah. We're not doing it coming back. I just did that because I was swinging. All right, so swing, swing, yeah, good. Then we'll walk back. Come do. And swing, swing. Okay, good. Make sure you space so that you don't give anybody a touch. All right. So just on and off. Okay, so it'll look something like this. Make sure the arm is really released. No. Good. And come back. Time to release both arms. Right. So now left right foot forward, left foot back. Yeah. Swinging the left arm. On that, it starts to make you a bit already disoriented if you're not interested. So 1, 2. Bending, right off one more time, left arm one more time, right foot forward, left foot forward. Good. Make sure you got that loose arm. If you got a stiff arm, you'll be hurt in about 5 minutes. Loose, ragdoll arm. One more time on the left, work the right. Yeah. And good. Come back, right arm one more time. Ready. Left foot forward, right foot back, swing the right arm. And ready. Good. Don't fall off the stage now. We need you. All right, now pick your alignment of the show or align just whatever. And now with that same sense of I want you to give me, oh God, give me a line. Okay. And you can start here like Signor Antonio many a time. No, is where you're going. So it's that same breath, yeah? I mean, I don't need you to say that, you say the lines. Ready? Got your line. Remember that feeling of the arm being loose? Because when we start thinking about words, sometimes most people clench up. It's like, oh no! If you, yeah, you can, well, you mean run the piano? Sure, that's fine. Ready?
Put me on.
Yeah, we'll swing together, but of course it'll sound like chaos. Ready? And ready? Begin.
Curiosity. Down. One. Breath.
And back one more time with the right arm. Ready. Loose arm. Swing it a few times first. Ready. And.
Curiosity. Down. Then. Two.
Good. Left arm. I won't. It's so risky to take. It's making you sweat. All right, ready? And swing. And whenever you're ready.
You're right.
Nine. Count.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. One. Ready, whatever you want to do.
Yours. And swelling. Make. Hands. Fly.
Good. All right, now. Circle quickly. Nice breath, and we're going to hiss like this. Go right into the breath. Into the nose. And deflate as you do. Now, take a look while I eat. Are you winded at all?
It's just me and my daughterage.
All right, so, okay, now, you're going to hiss again, but you're also going to hum simultaneously with the, and so it's going to become a z, right? So don't think of just saying z, think of, and then you start humming. In fact, do that. Just hiss first, get the hiss going, and then start to hum. Because you want that speed of the hiss to be established, and when you bring the voice in, you'll feel the hiss kind of slow down a bit, but then you want to maintain that sense. In fact, take a breath, walk until you get to the end of the breath. So, and when you're out of breath and sound, just stop and take another breath. Feel that speed of the breath that you established at the very beginning. Okay, now start to monitor as you do that where the vibrations, where you feel the vibrations in your body. It doesn't quite matter where, it doesn't have to be in a certain place. Sometimes you feel it in your throat, your head, your chest, your belly, your thighs. Just check in to feel where those vibrations are registering in your body. Yeah. Nice big breath. And really keep that breath flow moving. Okay, good. Now, stop for a second. You're going to do it again. You're going to start walking and hissing and buzzing, but then you're just going to drop your jaws and it'll be an ah. But you're still going to monitor where is the vibration. So you have and you're asking yourself, am I still aware of the vibration? So you're just looking for it with the mouth open. Yeah? Go for it. Try it. Walk around as you do. Monitor the vibration. Where's the vibration? Monitor the vibration. Stop. Okay, I want you to start to imagine when you drop your jaw now that you're sending out like a ray beam, if you will. So you have and you're just sending this ray beam, laser beam out of your mouth. Yeah, and it's on that vibration. Ready? Go full raise.
Yes.
Vibration, vibration, vibration. Keep your mind on the vibration. Keep going. I'm going to give you an Alexander spanking because you're trying to hold this. Clear your stride. Okay, now. Okay, now I want you to start saying your lines, but let that be a part. You're going to sound like Dramatrons, but that is all right. And just send it out on the vibration, yep? So, speak. Go for it. Send it out, send it out. So you'll pick back up there. Now, what some of you did this today, I don't know whether I said it to everybody or not, but exercise mode, performance mode. Exercise mode is kind of where we are right now with the just the words. And then performance mode is you're coming back to conversation, but you remain aware of those vibrations and you are sending them out, because when you're doing that, when you're acting as well, you're charging that space. And you don't have to tell the actor you're working with that you're sending them vibration. You just have to be aware that that's what you're doing. And they'll receive it. They really will. And hopefully they'll be sending some back. So just start in full sort of exercise mode with sounding like a Dramatron. And then just start to come back to work conversational speech. But keep sending those vibrations. Stay aware of the vibration. Yeah? Go for it.
Australia and all the government has many ideas in its mind.
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of the table
Okay, really focus your laser beams. Really focus your laser beams. All right, one at a time. Let's start with Noah since he's magically shown up here. So Noah, just look at the back of the house there and just give us a few sort of, you don't have to push, you just have to send the ray. So I'm sending my voice or through these vibrations to the back of the house.
Okay.
Go for it.
That's what you want to know, isn't it? All right, it was. I'm talking about the beach. That time when I was a kid.
Go ahead and find your conversational tone, but just don't let the vibration go away. It's that thing. Any actors? No. Whoever didn't get this analogy is one of my favorite ones. It's one of those things where when you do exercise mode, it's isolating all these different things that you need to be aware of. But then you start to pull those things on the inside. And it's that moment in The Wizard of Oz when Toto pulls the curtain back and you see the wizard going, that's always going on inside of an actor. Always. You're pushing your buttons, you're doing your levers, you're spinning your wheels and all that. But you only want the audience to ever see that big green head on fire floating in the air. And they go, oh, that's amazing. And they have no idea. Keep in mind that every audience member is a potential Toto. Waiting to pull your curtain back. Yeah? So now, they will know this is the curtain is pulled when you are doing this, but then you keep that sense of I'm talking, but I'm also sending out these vibrations to the audience. And I'm using that, and it helps you shape your vowels and everything else. It just really, it's like a jazz solo. Go for it.
Like a jazz song.
Go for it. Starting full exercise.
That's what you want to know, isn't it? All right, it was. I'm talking about the beach. That's okay. Okay.
Loose flabby bellies, please.
That's what you want to know, isn't it? All right, it was. I'm talking about the beach. That time when I was a kid. What I told you about.
Yeah, just staying loose. That's all. I'm just doing this so that you know. Play. They're called plays for a reason, guys. Just keep it loose. Send it out. You're doing fine.
Okay,
I'm just
okay.
trying to, yeah.
Okay. That's what you want to know, isn't it? All right, it was. I'm talking about the beach. That time when I was a kid. What I told you about. That's what you want to know, isn't it? All right, it was. I'm talking about the beach. The time when I was a kid.
Take your time. Take your time. What? No, you're fine. No, it's just right. That's your thing, isn't it? Yeah. Think of it as the chain on the bike. That's what it is. This is going to keep you honest. And if you keep it, you know, that it's there, then you'll feel how long vowels are supposed to be. You won't have to jump ahead of yourself and go, I need to say the line this way. You'll just you're right there with whatever it is, and that'll be right. Yeah?
Okay.
It's good.
Okay.
Let you go. I'm free! All right.
Let's go.
It's your
But I'm
turn.
not sure I understand. I don't
So,
know.
I know, but just come up with something to say. Do what you were doing back there.
I know, just, I don't know. Okay.
Oh, well, of course you don't know because you haven't done it.
I'll try. Do you want me to speak conversationally, or do you want
I'll
me
just
to...
start full exercise. Sound like a drum. What was the line that you did? The Vietnam thing?
Yeah, just
What's the first line?
August 1960.
August 1960 something. August 19. August 19. And so you're just you're going back to what you recognize as conversational speech. You're just taking that vibratory adjustment with you, and you're focusing it out in the back of the house. That's all we did there. And it's not rockets. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not undressing. I'm hot. I see. I'm popping his shirt while he's talking to me. Go ahead. The shirt doesn't breathe well.
August 1966.
Good. Don't push yourself past the breath. Be honest with yourself.
just-
If you're out of breath, stop. Just do it again. Perfection doesn't exist. Go for it. You know what? Focus on.
No, I can focus on the back of the house. It's just the transition.
Oh, yes. You gotta take your time. You gotta take your time. My other analogy for this is, it's that moment when your parents are playing loud music and your parents say, turn it down, and you do, but then you sneak it back up. That's how you move from exercise mode into performance mode. Very slowly, very deliberate, and so that no one can notice what's going on. Don't think about jumping into perfection pools. Too much.
August 1966. I graduated from.
No, you're getting there. You're getting there. Just don't be judgmental. Be imperfect. Put your worst foot forward.
August 1966. I graduated from women's military school.
That's a good sign, by the way.
Went to. I forgot.
Yes, yeah, forgetting is a good line. That means you're connecting in your body and you're getting out of your head. Yeah?
Okay.
That's what it is. That's a good thing, as Martha Stewart would say. Go for it. No, you gotta keep doing it, gal. You gotta get them. You gotta make them cry.
August 1966. I graduated from Women's Officers School and went to Vietnam as a women's Navy nurse.
Yeah. Good.
And then I did something else.
Good. You don't want
that I
to.
forget.
You don't want to run away from that feeling. That is it's like, I don't know.
Oh, it's so there.
Yeah, but it's like it's just downloading it from your head into your body. That's what that awkward thing is. But you don't want to run away from that. Don't hide in that thing. It's perfect as long as I can remember it.
Okay. All right.
That's only part of the equation. It's about getting it into your body and being comfortable with it.
Yeah.
That's it. And I mean, you guys, you could do this when you're like talking to people in the real world. Just get that thing, just send that vibration. They won't have a clue what's happening to you. Well, hopefully you're not going to do an exercise, but they'll know something's going on then. All right.
Nice to meet you, Professor. I'm Drama
Good. So practice it. Good. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm rushing now.
You want to go
You're
back?
done. You got the gist of it. Just, full exercise mode. Go for it. Find your focus.
Drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together.
Tense your tummy as tight as you can. Yeah? And then say, what would the opposite of this be? And go there and never return to the other end of that continuum. Go for it. Ready now. No, don't tense that tummy. Don't tense that tummy.
Drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together. It's like wishing for rain as I stand in the desert.
Yeah, okay. If we had time, I'd work it until you felt that emotional connection come in as well, but that's where it'll take you. And acting becomes so much more simple when you allow your instrument to kind of help you, and you're not trying to force things on it. So at least that's my experience. Thank you. You got that. Go for it. Is your tummy loose?
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbor stand and steal. Will they not hear? What ho, you men, you beasts, that quench the fire of pernicious rage, with purple fountains issuing from your veins. On pain of torture from those bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moving priests. 3 civil brawls, brought of an airy word by thee, old Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets.
To the vibration. You're doing good. I just don't want you to abandon the vibration, yeah?
And
That's
made
your power.
Verona's ancient citizens cast by their grave beseeming ornaments to wield old partisans in hands as old,
Yeah.
cankered with peace to pot your cankered hate.
Yeah. Do you feel the difference when you keep, it's just, and it's a very subtle thing, it's just, and your voice is vibration, by the way. It's just vibration. All you're doing by doing this is just sort of organizing it and admitting that that's what it is, and then sending it out in that way. Does that make sense? And it works for you when you do that. Thank you, sir. That's very good. I put my bloody glasses. Ready, go.
As you can well appreciate, Dr. Archer, with Australia now at war, the government has many things on its mind. The cabinet decided I should take a look because I have medical experience myself.
Try it again. Start more in exercise mode and just really take a slower journey to performance mode. Take your hands up to your sweet pocket.
It's always a problem I've had.
I know. We all have one. At least one.
As you can well appreciate, Dr. Archer, with the government now at war, or with Australia now at war, the government has many things on its mind.
Is your tummy loose or is it tight?
It's a little bit tight.
Yeah. Tense it as tight as you can, and then say, what is the opposite? If your tummy's not loose, your diaphragm's doing this on the inside of your body. Yeah? When you tense your tummy, your diaphragm's doing that. That's not too pretty, is it? And it really isn't functioning. The minute it starts to do that, you start to get signs from the inside, and it's panic that will start to grow. Panic, something's wrong, I left my stove on. And just everything that's akin to those thoughts will start to just come to you. You've got to relax and let the diaphragm do what it does. I promise you. That's where a lot of stage fright comes from, is just that. You do that, and your body's just trying to tell you to loosen the hell up. And the minute you do that, thoughts go away. Try it again. Tense, opposite of it.
That's better. As you can well appreciate, Dr. Archer, with Australia now at war, the government has many things on its mind.
Yeah, just take your time and just, yeah, okay. I'm rushing. I'd work with you more, but I'm rushing. I'm Russian. Yeah.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow.
for me. Got to put a little bit of catch in here.
Hold your nose. Try to be as nasal as possible.
As nasally as possible.
Right out there.
Now, come back here.
Yes.
And it kind of sounds like you have a cold, but you're not letting the voice go there.
Gotcha.
Got that? Yes. Yeah. So pull back a bit. Yeah?
Alright.
Now let it go, but then don't get back in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try again. Yeah.
The sun will come out
There you
tomorrow.
are.
Bet
How's your tummy?
your dollar that
Is it tight? Is it tighter than?
tomorrow
Yeah.
it was, but now there you go.
So see what tense feels like. Just tense up as tight as you can, and then say what would be the opposite of this. Go to the opposite, and then just say, "Ain't going back to that other place." So Stan will say something. Okay, go for it. Right again.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun.
Do you sing? A little. He's going to say you have a wonderful voice, but there's something in there that's like you know how you can drive around sometimes with your emergency brake on, you don't know it? Have you ever done that? There's like a little catch in there. It's that thing that wants to go. Are you ready to go out? Are you ready for people to hear you? Screw that. Just let it go. Let it go. Just like a little tiny catch. If I had more time, I'd work it, but I don't. Sorry. Calm down. It's time to play the Price is Right. Tell me.
I got nutty caught up in the Bower, that wild rose we saw this morning. It grows around all things, and once it's entangled all living things, it circles back on itself.
Okay. Now, just because you're special, I'm going to guinea pig you a little bit. Would you just, you're just going to jiggle your yeah. Read a line like that.
Without the just the
No
jiggle.
any word, just jiggle. Just jiggle.
Oh, bloody caught up in the Bower.
Yeah, go for it. Everybody do it to make you feel comfortable.
Something to do with cultural education.
Oh, yes, you can. If I
Oh,
can.
bloody caught up in the Bower.
Good. Now, do you feel how the voice is kind of just bouncing and moving around?
A little bit.
It's free of thought. Usually you'll kind of tense up or whatever, because there's a lot that the voice reveals about us, and we don't know that we're doing this sometimes, but we will kind of hold it back because we don't want people to know things that we don't want them to know. It's kind of something we got to get over in this forum. So you've got it loose now. So when you make sure that it's in that sort of, you freed your voice up and it's not trying to do anything wonky. Try it again with z.
I got nutty caught up in the Bower. That wild rose we saw this morning, it grows around all things, and once it's entangled all living things, it circles back on itself.
Okay, good. There's a breathing thing I want to work with you on, but you have good stuff going on. I just don't want you to apologize for it. Okay? Go ahead, Dave.
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contempt, love, and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberate hills, and let the babbling gossip of the air.
Do this for me. There you go. All right, go for it.
And let the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia.
Okay. Now, I don't want you to feel frozen there. It's kind of like this. I'm doing Alexander adjustments. If you would feel as if you were falling backwards and forward at the same time. You're not going to ever fall in either place, but just let your body just feel as if, okay, I'm going to fall. If I don't stop myself, I'm going to fall backwards. If I don't stop myself, I'm going to fall forward. You'll find that balance sooner or later. But sometimes when you do an adjustment, you'll feel like, oh my God, what the hell's going on? I can't help it. That's usually the chest is locked in that position, and a good laugh will come bring it down. Yeah? That's all that was going on. Try it again.
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write royal cantons of condemned love, and sing them loud, even in the dead of night.
Nice. Good stuff. And now to end, let's just do some. Try to get a mosquito off your face. Shoulders up tight to the ears, tight, 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 and let it. Yeah, and a circle. Good. Make sure you pull that back, sort of bow it a bit when you come forward, and then stretch the chest when you go back. Get all those creaks out, and then go up to the ears again. Tight, tight, tight. And then bounce the shoulders. Play with the pitch. Why fly so high?
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 Yeah, right. Trying to think of the other one. The just voice and voiceless of each one. So ba, da, ta, da, ka, ga. So ba 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 da 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 ta ta da 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 ka 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 ka. Ba 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 da 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 ka ka ka. Ba 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 da 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 ta ta da 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 ka 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 ka. One more time.
Yeah.
Ba 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 ba
Da 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 ta 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 da 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 ka 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 ka.
ba 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 da da da.
Ba 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 da 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 ta ta ta. Ba 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 da 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 ta 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 da 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 ka 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 ka. Ba 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 da 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 ta 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 ta
Tomorrow morning when you're gargling, I want you to gargle and find out what's the lowest that you can gargle. So you, and just see where that gargle, because at some point you'll choke. So just gargle as low as you can, and then spit out and just say, I wonder what would happen if I just allowed myself to start speaking from that low gargle place. Yeah? But you can feel it when you're gargling. Yeah? Tomorrow morning, remember to do that. I'll ask you when I see you if you've done it.
And you'll be able to tell if your breath is good or not.
Kind of, yeah.
Or if we're choking to death.
Yeah. Well, you'll feel it. Sometimes some water will get in and you'll just go, I think I went too far. All right, good. I'll let you go with that. Sure. Thank you for submitting.
Let's start at the top of scene 8. And don't lose anything that you just did. We're at the river, page 26, and it is twilight. That